Let's see what's going on in this energy here today, collective. Welcome back to another video. I'm divinely destined, honey. I got this message. Now, it may resonate, it may not. Take what you need and just leave the rest. If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. Yes, you could have been born in the month of August. August the 19th, to be exact. You could be 25 years old. The year 2024, 2025. Significant. Take this message how it resonates. Happy birthday, beautiful love bug. Celebrating your birthdays today. The message is timeless. Whenever you see it is when you're supposed to see it. Period. You could be in your 40s, 43 years old, 47 years old. Wow. Look at the Knight of Swords. Oh, you're not someone to trifle with. The Knight of Swords, they don't play. That's the Ace of Swords. Truth. Okay. What she said, yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm local. You could love the rapper. What's her name? Young Ma. Okay. Okay. Go listen to her music. Yes, the King of Wands. They pretty. Queen of Wands. They handsome. Okay, but you don't want to mess with this person. Okay. So, take the message out. Resonates, collective. I see the Two of Wands with the High Priestess. The High Priestess energy with the Nine of Swords. Are you stressing? Don't do that. Don't stress too much. Okay, period. Somebody don't know where they stand with you. And maybe they should take that as a hint. Maybe that is where they stand with you, okay? Collective. We got the Page of Pentacles. Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. Period. You could love the phenomenal actor Denzel Washington. He played in the movie, was it The Preacher's Wife? The Preacher's Wife. You could literally be a preacher's wife here. You could be the first lady here. Period. Somebody definitely could be nervous approaching you. I mean, how are they going to know if they don't? You got to do something. You got to put the action into, you got to put the thought process into action. I'm just saying, this could be somebody that want to date you. They like you. They have an interest in you. They could be curious about you here. They scared. Okay, that's okay to be a little nervous, okay? They could be battling themselves here with the Five of Wands. What should I do? Should I do this? You should talk to God, okay? You should pray to God. You should talk to God here. We got this Queen of Pentacles. You're stable. So somebody may not know how to come at you because you pretty much got everything here. I mean, in some cases, you could take care of yourself. Maybe they want to get you something and they don't know what to get you. Okay? This could be your husband. This could be your wife. This could be your son. Okay? This could be baby daddy. I don't know. They could want to get you something here, but you got everything. So they could be stressing out about that, or they could be thinking about that. This could be somebody that could potentially want to date you. They have an interest in you. They could be stressing here. How to make their move here. Maybe they want to get you a gift here. I'm not really sure. Yeah, they don't know how you feel about something here. They could be scared of rejection. This person should not lose hope. Okay, don't lose hope. Just continue to pray about it. Okay, God will work it out. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. Oh, this could be your fiance here. Okay, soon to be fiance, freaking out about the wedding ring. Okay, or just asking you. Period. You could be a Gemini here. You could be a Sagittarius. It's kind of like their approach. Okay, how am I going to get in there? How am I going to talk to her? How am I going to speak to him? I want to speak to him. I want to talk to her. There's something going on like this. Collective. This could be somebody you haven't seen in a while here. Oh, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You both are stable here. The Queen and the King of Pentacles. This could be something that, this could actually end up being a connection here. With the Ace of Pentacles, this could be somebody you're meant to be with. Okay, they're stressing out today. You're stressing out today. They want to give you something. They don't know what to get you. They don't know how to ask you out on a date. Okay. So they're a little nervous. You could love the movie Clueless. Wow. They could be a Capricorn. They could be a Sagittarius. They got these placements. Collective, if you got some time, go study your natal charts. It's kind of like this person, and I don't want to speak too much about it, okay? But it's kind of like ending the stagnancy here, okay? It's kind of like when you go on your first date and you got to kind of break the ice. That's the vibe that I get here. Okay, period. Oh, that's sweet. You could definitely be someone that's in a public eye here. You could be a mother here. You could be a father here. I see the Three of Cups. The Collective is, look, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. The Collective is in a new love, new life energy. They're in a new love energy. That's the current energy of the Collective, period. And I just don't feel the need to do much more talking about that, okay? You may like the movie Forrest Gump. You may love the actor Tom Hanks, okay? Period. Yes. Your person could be in their 40s. You could be in your 40s here. You could be in Carolina, North Carolina. Everything is spiritual. Hold on, Collective. If you're stressing out, don't stress too much. I see Archangel Gabriel. He's, a lot of people give him, I mean, if you look at the tarot aspect, okay, Archangel Gabriel looks over the twin flames, the true lovers, okay? Lots of, I mean, the kingdom of heaven does. Kingdom of heaven, our Heavenly Father, Three of Pentacles, I can't make it up. The Eight of Swords, period. There's a man. There he go. There could be three of them. There's deception regarding these guys. They've been interfering here. They betrayed you here. There's some sort of indication of that. They betrayed a twin flame here. They betrayed one of heaven's own here. Malicious gossip, spreading lies, stalking, illegal surveillance, money being paid out to illegally stalk, spies, monitor. Somebody was paid here. Somebody was presented some money here to be some sort of nemesis here. Behind the scenes is what somebody wanted to do here. This could be a former lover of yours, former love interest of yours. I don't know who they are. It's possible that they could be. Okay? This could be the devil himself coming after a twin flame, trying to rock the foundation of a twin flame union. The devil don't like to see love, true love. Okay? He likes it. I literally heard someone say that in a video. He kind of likes it when the wrong people get together. It kind of helps his mission. But when it's true love, oh no, he tries to destroy that. And we see that here. We see that here. This could be just a kingdom of darkness coming after a twin flame union. It's what I see, Collective. It's what a lot of readers pick up on here. You could be 33 years old. So we got the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We got the Empress. We got the Emperor. We got the Temperance energy. We got the Magician. These are earth angels, powerful alchemists here that are destined to be. And that's going to be for some people. Take all these messages how they resonate. My goodness. You could be a high priestess here. It's like somebody don't want this divine masculine to be with his high priestess. The high priestess is powerful. I mean, divine masculine is the high priest. He's powerful too. Okay? My goodness. I feel like the somebody is the devil. Okay? The spiritually darker realms. Okay? They don't want the high priestess to get her high priest, to be married to her high priest, to be in physical union with her high priest. Some of these twin flames are already in union. They're already married. They're already pregnant. They're already together. You may know it. You may not know it. A lot of these twin flames are not speaking about it. They're not wrong for that. You could be in Seattle, Washington, Cleveland, Ohio. A lot of these twin flames are not going to speak about it. A lot of them have learned. They had to learn. Just be quiet. 1996. Wow. Mm. Mm. Yeah, you could be a gifted high priestess here. Somebody that wants you to see something here. Period. This could be like an ex, somebody who could have potentially been a romantic partner of yours, but for whatever reason something didn't work out between you two. Okay, it's something like that here. Forgive this person. Okay, forgive all your enemies here. You may have made somebody happy, but they denied themselves here. Okay, it happens. Yeah, it definitely happens. Instead, they chose to sit in the background and do sex magic. Weird. Oh my goodness. Collective. Somebody walked away from you. That's the vibe that I get today in the messages. Somebody ghosted you. They left you. They abandoned you. They cheated on you. Okay. They kind of like played you to the left here. Look at the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress, Emperor, Two of Cups, Magician, Temperance. These earth angels, they're earth angels that are meant to be here. Period. You may have left somebody out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Could be a masculine energy, male or female. They're in the Knight of Wands energy. Period. There's an absence of love. This person may not have loved you. Okay. They kind of just did you dirty. So yeah, that pretty much makes sense right there. Collective. Period. Weird vibes. Wow. The Four of Swords with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. Somebody in their 40s, 45 years old. The 4th house and the 5th house. Somebody who can't keep their ass at home. Somebody who can't keep it in their pants. Somebody who can't keep their legs closed. Somebody who can't be faithful. Somebody who don't want to be. Somebody who chooses, hey, it's my way or the highway type of vibe, okay? This is somebody that you are not with, you don't want to be with. They've been trying to cause some sort of problem for you here. Wow, we see the 9th house. They're seeking, okay? Seeking to do that spiritually with the 8 of Wands. We see it's very spiritual with the Hierophant. Spell work was involved here with the 3 of Swords. This person mean as fuck with the King of Swords. Excuse the language. They wanted to make you pay with the Queen of Cups. They're emotionally immature with the Page of Cups. This is somebody you would have never married with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody who could have potentially tried to block your marriage sector with the 2 of Swords. They're foolish with the Fool energy. The Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Empress, the 2 of Cups, the Magician, the Temperance. There are twin flames here. True lovers are here. They have some sort of weird old non-committal people that's been trying to ruin them. The devil used these non-committal energies in an attempt to try to ruin the twin flame union. That's the vibe. That's the vibe that I get. They tried to curse a twin flame union. Wow. Woe unto them. This is a prideful masculine here. Male or female. They could be a Leo. They got a significant Leo placement. Could be Jupiter, Leo. Could be a Gemini placement. Jupiter. Gemini, Jupiter. 10 of Swords, Gemini energy. This energy is current. My goodness. They kind of wanted a twin flame union to be, they tried to foil the plans of God here. Yeah. They didn't want this partnership, this twin flame union, to be brought into a physical fruition. Someone who could assist you and aid you and love you. Okay? And be good to you. This could be a baby father here, baby mom here. Okay, they don't have to be your baby mom or your baby father, but they could be a father, they could be a mother here. This person tried to cause spiritual changes here. There's weird vibes. Somebody who left you, somebody who ghosted you, somebody who created an emotional whirlwind in your life, trying to cause spiritual upheaval. They clearly let it be known. Their actions reflected their unconcern for you. Okay, their actions Their actions pretty much told you that they didn't want you, they didn't care about you, they didn't care enough to do right by you. So what the hell are they doing? Why are they going in the background trying to sabotage your life? Jealousy, perhaps? Envy? Malice? Could be all of that. Collective. You could love the actor Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, he's an actor. Look at the star energy. Could be what you're doing here with the Two of Pentacles. You could be single here. You could be a single successful actor, actress. You could give messages. You could be a someone who sells cars here with the Page of Wands. Actor energy. Page of Wands is an actor. He sells cars, okay? Politician as well. Look at the Strength card. That could be what you're doing here. Wow, we got the Seven of Wands. Look at the 7th house, the house of marriage. They tried to destroy with the death energy. Your 7th house energy, behind the moon. My goodness. You're meant to marry an actor, someone very successful with the 10th house. That's the Justice. It's been a long time coming with the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles, 7th house, the house of marriage. Not just marriage, but partnerships in general. The 7th house also lets you see your enemies. Collective. If you got some time, go study your natal chart. Wow. You may be using garlic in your spiritual practices here. Maybe some cloves here. Period. Wow. The winter time could be significant here. Period. You could be in Africa here. You could be in the motherland here currently. Something somebody done. Something someone done here has come to the light here. Something they've done something that was forbidden. It's come to the light. You can have a powerful intuition. My goodness. There's a certain Orisha here. Okay, that you could have an enemy that may have been trying to call upon for assistance here in a spiritually darker way. It's always possible here. Take all these messages how they resonate. My goodness. They're upset here. Look at why they crying? They can't sleep. They couldn't sleep without interfering with their purpose here. You could be a divine feminine energy here. Oh boy. The black cat could be your spirit animal here. This person is bitter, unhealed, unhinged about a union, about a twin flame union. The energies don't lie. They have been intrusive. Intruding energy. Mercury energy is in full effect. You know, we're in Gemini season. Mercury, the planet of communication, she rules over Gemini and also Virgo. So you may have issues with your communication. Specifically if you're a Virgo, Gemini, you have these placements heavy in your natal chart. My goodness. Somebody just couldn't rest, knowing that your wishes was being fulfilled here. This is a Knight of Wands energy that did this. They didn't commit to you. Even if they married you, they was unfaithful. They kind of did you dirty. Take this message how it resonates. It was a toxic relationship that just didn't work out. I mean, there was incompatibility. It's kind of like, why would this person go behind the scenes to do this? They clearly didn't want you in some cases. They let it be known they didn't want you. My goodness, something weird. That's a weirdo. It's a weirdo. They didn't want nobody to love you. It's weird. This person didn't want you to have true love. They didn't even love you. You're protected. You could be using salt here. Black salt. Okay, you could be using salt in your spiritual practices here. You're lavish. You're Empress energy. You're Venus energy. Okay, Venus is lavish, luxury vibe. Period. Look at this prosperity. It's kind of like the collective is in a recovery phase at this time. There's divine masculine energy. There's a very abundant connection here. There are very abundant people here that's connected to God. That could be the connection. Period. That is the connection. Okay, God has his earth angels here. There are earth angels that he wants to join together as man and wife. Okay, take the message how it resonates. My goodness. Your name could be Oliver. My goodness. You just want peace here. Relax, collective. Have faith. Have faith, baby. You can love the singer Faith Hill. You could be working with white sage here. Somebody's refusing to respect the powers that be. Look at the power. The powers that be is God and his children. They're refusing to put some respect on his children's name here, man. What's going on with these people? These people are ungrounded. A lot of fire magic, a lot of alchemy was done here. In some cases, alchemy being spell work. There's that black cat energy. You're protected. You could be a Taurus. I believe you could be. You could have a significant Taurus. That's Venus. Venus placement. Look at this caution. Death. Somebody was passionate about it, causing some sort of ending. I see the number 57 again, indicating some sort of spell work to cause some sort of changing. The change is leading to a death, an ending, a finality. Something not working out. That was the goal of an enemy of yours. 2014, 2016, 2019. This person may have been doing stuff to you, others as well. You could be in Oklahoma. Your name could be Abigail. So this person been out here doing wild stuff for money here. Spiritually darker things here for money. Or to wealthy people, abundant people, God's people. Oh my goodness. They've been targeting God's people out here. My goodness. Wow. Collective. This person may have done some binding work here. They're trying to steal your gifts. Partake in you being the gifted one here. They're trying to use your gifts, steal your gifts, take your gifts. Excuse me, beautiful love bug. They're a page of wands in a reverse. And they ain't got no good news coming in. They just don't. Period. Collective. Let's go ahead and close this out. So, there's no mystery here. It's very obvious that someone created a challenge here. This could be a foreigner. Someone done something that was foreign. It goes against what our Heavenly Father says. I mean, we all fall short here, but this kind of out there. It doesn't make what they did any worse than what anybody else does. It's just what I see for this particular message. Okay, we all have to atone and pay for our sins. Somebody in their feelings did some spell work here. Yes, they tried to block out the sun. They may have tried to shun you. I see dark shadows they may have tried to send here with Saturn being here. My goodness. They tried to do this, or they attempted to do this, or they did this to a love being. They did this to Venus energy. Period. I see Gemini energy, current energy. It's for financial reasons. Taurus energy. They may have targeted your looks. Okay, with the Libra energy, some sort of radical energy in their lower nature here. It's going to be a group of friends here. A group of people that all frequent. It's kind of like a bunch of swingers, prostitutes. The stuff that goes on when most people are sleeping. These are the type of people these are. They out here in the shadowlands of the world. Okay. Doing dark ass spell work on people's destiny. Your 10th house was targeted here. You're meant to be famous. You're meant to have a legacy. You're meant to have an empire. You're meant to stand in your authority. You're meant to have notoriety. You have a purpose. Somebody done dark ass spell work on somebody in their North Node energy. This could be a relative that started some sort of war. Oh my goodness. They did some sort of work on a mystic. OMG. There's the 8th house. I told you, 8th house. Scorpionic energy. Somebody operating out of that lower nature of a Scorpio is a snake. It's no mystery, but you know, it may be a mystery. You may not know how deep somebody's obsession with you goes. That's the hidden aspect of the message. That's the secret aspect, the hidden aspect, the mystery aspect. Somebody's dark obsession with you here. They may have been stalking you. The underworld is here with the 8th house. My goodness. I see the first house. 1981 could be their birth year. This could be a feminine with the number 2. The number 2 is a feminine energy. This could be a relative of yours, specifically a sibling. Or this person could have 2 siblings. I'm not really sure. Take this message how it resonates. They kind of wanted your energy to work for them. Okay, collective? They kind of just wanted that to work for them. They tried to force it to work for them. Okay? They tried to force it to work for them. They tried to force it to work for them. Your name could be Ben. Your name could be Benjamin. You could love the phenomenal actor Brad Pitt. Collective, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Take what you need from this message. Oh my goodness gracious. So we see the siblings. We see the exes. We see the old co-workers. The old friends. We see their negative intent play out in these messages every day. We see this every day. You're going to always see it because there's always going to be somebody that's going to try to take a spiritually darker way. Spiritually darker shortcut. And they're going to always find out that that's just not the way to do it. Okay? They're going to eventually run into somebody. And they're going to learn. Okay? They're going to finally have to acknowledge that they've been in the wrong now. Okay? They try to have you waiting, and they try to have you have denials. This could be a sister, could be a brother, I don't know. They're spiritually dark. Okay? Trying to block you. The Strength card says, heck yeah. Yes, you got a relative that's a full-fledged narc. They're a narcissist. Period. So, yeah, they wanted you to have denials and rejection. Your intuition is aware. You and a family member are on spiritually darker. They could be spiritually darker, spiritually different levels. Period. This could be like a relative that's hating on you because you married a good man. Okay, you married a good woman. They could be American, I'm not sure. They're like hating on that. This could be an ex-boyfriend, I don't know. You and a relative are on spiritually different pages. It's just facts. These people are strictly sexual. These could be sex addicts, prostitutes, 304s. These are street meats for the street type of energies. I'm just saying, that's the vibe. So let's go ahead and close it out. We see the 2nd house, material possessions, and we see the 7th house, the house of marriage. We see the 8th house, the house of deep intimacy. Oh, we see the 9th house, Jupiter energy. How can we destroy this? 2018, 2019, 2021, 2023, 2024. Somebody's been on your trail here. Few people wanted you to lose hope, wanted you to give up, wanted you to be despondent, wanted something not to work out for you, honey. Yes, collective. Yes, collective. You could be 44 years old, 45 years old. Don't you give up. Don't you lose hope. The collective is healing. The collective's finances are improving. Yeah, somebody need to apologize. Somebody may be scared. Somebody may know that they gotta apologize. Until they do right by you, everything they think about is gonna fail. They know it. That's the balance that's needed for this person. In some cases, there's an apology here. They've been refusing to apologize. That's why things are not. It's kind of like you gotta do right by somebody. You gotta do right by God. It's something this person gotta do. That's why they got denial to their finances. That's why their finances kind of up and down. That's why they ain't struggling financially. They haven't apologized for something they've done. They haven't. This is a very stubborn person. This could be a Leo. They very stubborn. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. He doesn't look like he's apologizing anytime soon. This person is stubborn. They're arrogant, prideful. They're a narcissist. We see the strength card with the 6 of Wands indicating a narcissist. They are narc. Until they do right by you, everything they think about gonna fail. Take care, collective.